Hello, today we'll be learning about variables in Java. You can think of variables like algebra. They can be declared to be something and then changed or referenced later. So basically a placeholder. Integer. It stores whole numbers, so that means there's no decimal place involved in any of them. In Java it's limited between -2 billion and +2 billion, approximately, it is give or take. In other languages it is different. In Java it is referenced to as an int, which is short for integer. Note the lack of capitals. To make an integer in Java, you type int, the name of your int, so example for me, and then you put an equal sign and you say what you're going to declare it to. So for me it's going to be 10, and then of course you end the line with a semicolon. Now we're going to output it, so we're going to go system.out, so the same way we outputted previously. So system.out.println, and then in the brackets, instead of putting speech marks and hello world, we're just going to put example. This will output the variable we have created. And as you can see in the console, it says 10. Double. It doesn't have to be a full number. That means it can include a decimal place. In Java, it's referenced to as plain straight double, but note the lack of capitals involved. So to make a double in Java, you just type double, the name, so example, equals, and then you're going to declare a double, so 14.47, and then of course you end the line with a semicolon. Now to print it, we do the same thing once again. You go system.out.println, and then instead of printing a string or an integer, we're going to put example in the brackets once again. As you can see in the console, it says 14.47. Character. It holds a single letter, number, or symbol. In Java, it is referenced to as a char, that's C-H-A-R, with no capitals. When declaring a character, you use a single speech mark on either side of the letter. So to make a character in Java, you type char, example, and then you declare it to be a speech mark, a letter, or character, or number, and then you press the semicolon button and to end the line. To output it, you put system.out.print ln, and then in the brackets you put example, and as you can see it outputs a string. It holds a sentence. Technically it holds a string of characters, but you can just think of it as a sentence. In Java it is referenced to as string. Note the capital letter in the S. To make a string in Java, you declare it with a capital S, and then you name your string, so example, put equal sign, and then in the speech marks you put what you want your string to be. So this is a string. Then you end the line with a semicolon outside the speech marks, and of course go system.out.print line, and in here put example. But because we're using a variable instead of outputting a string directly inside the brackets, there's no speech marks inside the brackets. Make sure you do that with all of them. And as you can see, the output says this is a string. Boolean. It can either be true or false. In Java, it is referenced to as a Boolean with no capitals. To make a Boolean in Java, you type Boolean, the name of your Boolean, so example, declare it to true or false. You end the line with a semicolon, and then you go system.out.println, and then of course inside the brackets you put example, and as you can see when you run it, it outputs true.
Thank you for watching this video. Please check out the rest of the series if you're interested, and post any questions in the comments below. Goodbye.